Facebook won't let me stream. All right. Ooh, I'm trying to make. Why is this like that? Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to make this move. Oh, but this is not gonna move unless I do this. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. So I'm trying to make this show up on screen, but like if I'm like this, then I'm covering it. So that's really interesting. Okay. So welcome, you guys. Welcome. I'm trying to fix my stream. All right. All right. So we have to tilt this some if we're gonna make this work. All right. There we go. We did it. Welcome, everybody. All right. So I am streaming in multiple places right now. Let me make sure that I can see things on Facebook, the Facebook stream. Hold on. Let me see. All right. I'm so sorry. If you guys are just joining in, y'all like, what's going on? She seems all over the place because I'm streaming here on TikTok, but I'm also streaming on other places at the same time. Okay. All right. So we got that down. All right. So welcome, guys. Hey, Jacqueline. Welcome, guys. So I am going to be talking to you guys about, I got my solution. Hold on. So typically when I stream, I will, I'll put different things to make my camera go up to the same height. So give me one sec. So I got a camera here and I got a camera here. So I have to put something up here to help with that. Oh, let me see. Hold on. All right. Okay, sorry. All right. Okay. So, because anytime you want to stream, hey, Ayo. All right. So I'm trying to stream everywhere. There we go. Okay. So we're streaming on TikTok. We're on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram on this camera. Okay. So anytime you guys want to do multi-stream, sometimes you got to like set things up, and this is me setting things up. All right. Okay. So I want to do a 20-minute stream. Normally I'll go live for like an hour, but I've got 20 minutes today because I got another meeting and another meeting and another meeting. But I want to do a stream and I want to talk to you guys about being a content creator and making money. Okay. Because here's the deal. One of the things I'll tell y'all about me. So if you're brand new to me, let me see. Where is this thing? Hold on. I'm trying to put something up. Oh, it's working. There we go. There we go. Okay. So one of the things that I've been teaching for the last probably 6 years is I've been teaching business owners how to market their products and services on TikTok, Instagram, and make money, which, hey, Antonio, which I love doing. I still do all day, every day. But one of the things that I have been noticing, I've been like going back and forth in terms of what I should be teaching, is I've been asking myself, how do I help the content creators? Here, Marisol, how do I help the content creators? So if you're a content creator, just type me in the chat, okay? If you're like, you don't sell physical products, you don't have digital products, you're like, I'm a content creator. If that's you, just type me in the chat, okay? So I have been having this like internal battle with like, how do I help the content creators? Because I literally have focused on the business owners for like my whole existence of career. But when I created my second account on TikTok, so my main account on TikTok is Kenya Kelly, which is this one. And my second one is Kenya Kelly Brand, right? I created that account because I wanted to have more fun creating content. And I was like, I want to work with brands too, but I don't just want to work with brands that look at me as the business owner. And so I created that account. Right now we're sitting at 51,000 followers, and I'm like, I basically have become a beauty influencer, right? I get packages all the time. All these opportunities are coming with that content over there, which is super cool. But what it has done is it has opened up my mind in terms of you, okay? So if you're a content creator, type me in the chat, okay? It has opened up my mind in terms of how I can help you. Right? Because I know how to make money online. And I've been making money with brands and with TikTok and the creator rewards. I've been making money all this time, but I've just never focused on helping the content creator. Okay. So this is where we're getting started today. Okay. It's talking about this. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I only have 20 minutes today because I got a bunch of meetings. All right. And I had to choose between go live for an hour or eat lunch. And lunch won. I had an amazing Southwest salad. Okay. So I was like lunch won. So I got 20 minutes. All right. I don't know how to get started. Okay. Thank you, Zelda. Okay. So let's have a conversation about being a content creator, but also from a financial standpoint, right? Anita, it was so yummy. Thank you guys so much. So If you're here and you're saying to yourself, I want to create content, I want to post content, and I want to make money. Okay. If you guys see me looking off to the side, I've got TikTok on this camera and I've got Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube on that camera. Okay. So just note that I'm multi-streaming. Okay. So if you see me doing these weird things, it's because I'm multi-streaming. Okay. So you're saying to yourself, I want to create content and I want to make money from that content. Okay. Here is the first thing I would do with you. Okay. So thank you for the gift. So just yesterday, I just had my very first client who wants to focus on becoming an influencer. Very first client. Most of my clients I work with, they have some type of product or business or services to sell. And that's what I've done. So, but then yesterday I said, okay, I'm ready to start going down this route. Right. And so I treated her the same way I treat my business clients, right? That I'm like, what questions do I ask them to be able to help them? So the first question that I have to ask you is, how do you want to make money? Okay. Like specifically, how do you want to make money? Because if you say to yourself, I want to post content and I want to make money, we've got to get clear on how you want to make money, right? So you tell me in the chat, how do you want to make money? Okay. So when I started my new account on TikTok, Kenya Kelly Brand, I asked myself, how do I want to make money? And I said, I want to make money through the TikTok program where they're paying for ads on my content. I want to get paid through the Creator Rewards program. I want to get paid from the Creator Marketplace. I want to get paid working with brands. That's how I want to get paid, right? It was like, I don't want to sell a physical product for myself on that account, right? I said to myself, I don't want to be a TikTok shop person. Listen, I love TikTok shop. I love if you want to be a TikTok shop person. I don't want to be a TikTok shop person because I'm already running a full-fledged business and I can't run that too. Right. So I was like, I can't. This business has me dominating. I can't do that too. So I said I had to choose. So I chose that's how I want to make money. So first I decided on that. So you tell me in the chat, you're posting content online. How do you want to make money? You tell me, because if you tell me, I can coach you, right? But you got to tell me in the chat, all right? Let me pull this up on Ecamm so I can see the comments, okay? So let me see. Okay. So if you're here and you're watching, tell me how you want to make money. I want to make money from TikTok. Can you do that? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You want to make money posting every day, but how? How? Like who do you want to pay you? Are you wanting to get paid working with brands? Are you wanting to get paid through the Creator Rewards program? Do you want to be an affiliate? Do you want to do TikTok shop? Okay. A. Marie says TikTok shop affiliate, TikTok Go, and Marketplace. Very specific. Love it. Love it, girl. We love a specific girl. Okay. So that is how she wants to get paid. All right. So let's just say this is you. And you want to get paid through TikTok shop affiliate, TikTok Go, and Marketplace. Well, one of the first things that needs to happen is you got to go, well, what does that look like for me to show up as that content creator? Okay. So for example, I want to make money working with brands. I want to make money. Hold on. Ooh, I'm getting notifications. Hang on one second. Okay, sorry. I'm getting little notifications and I'm just making sure I do things. Okay. So I want to make money working with brands, right? And I want to be authentic to myself. So then what I said was, okay, well, which brand do I want to work with? Just hear me out. Which brands do I want to work with? And I had to think about that. I said, well, I would want to work with Drunk Elephant skincare. I would want to work with Fenty. I would want to work with CoverGirl, L'Oreal, the beauty brands, right? I would want to work with the product brands. Like they're good for my hair and my scalp. I want to do jewelry. I want to do Fashion Nova. I made it clear on the brands that I want to work with, right? Like my ideal brand. Why did I do that? Because before I can start creating content to attract those brands, I got to know who I'm trying to attract. Let me explain that. If you say to yourself, this is someone who sent me products. Let's just shout her out. Y'all go. Can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all do me a favor? Y'all are here. Can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all take a picture of this? Just take a picture of me with this, and I'm gonna share this with her that I promoted her brand. Okay, everybody, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so can y'all send me that inbox message with that? So y'all took a picture of this. Send me an inbox message on Instagram. She has no idea that I'm talking about this. She sent this to me 2 months ago and it was sitting on my desk. So I'm talking about her. Okay. All right. So this brand is called Derlin Gouteau, right? It is a hydrating body oil. Okay. My IG is Kenya Kelly. Okay. So let's just say that I want to work with this brand, right? Here's how this works. Before you think about yourself, the brand says, okay, we make body oil. We make body oil for a specific person, man, woman, boy, girl, whatever. They say this is who we're making this product for, right? This is what the brand is thinking. The brand says, okay, we want to sell these products to those people, right? So a company comes up with their product. They know who their audience is, and they say, we want to sell this to those people. Okay. So then the brand, when they decide to work with content creators, this is not a personal thing. So just hear me when I say this. The brand has to ask themselves, does Kenya have our audience? This is what we're selling. This is who our audience is. Let's look at Kenya. Does Kenya have our ideal audience? Right? So for example, this account here on TikTok, people want to learn how to make money. They want to learn social media, so and so and so, right? They're not thinking about body oil when they come on this account. So if I pitched a brand on this account to promote their body oil, they're going to be like, we don't know about that, because the people are not like, I'm not influential on this account for body oil. I'm influential on this account for tech products, right? So tools like microphones and the tools like as a content creator, right? But on my Kenya Kelly brand account, where I am talking about, hello, host in the room. Hey, Teresa. So on my Kenya Kelly brand account, where I'm talking about beauty and fashion and life and all that, I'm their ideal audience, and their ideal audience is on my account. Okay. So you have to go, okay, if I want to work with these brands, I want to get paid this way, right? Then you have to look and say, what type of content, what type of version of me should I be bringing to my content to attract those brands? Okay. So right now, my door is being knocked down by the beauty brands. Okay. 6 months ago, they didn't know I existed. Okay. But I started that account and I started creating content around beauty and my skin and this and this and this. So now I'm attracting the people that I want to work with. Right. Does that make sense? So for you, it's really important that the first thing that you say to yourself is, how do I want to make money? Okay. Then you got to go, and how am I going to make that? So if your goal is to be able to make money utilizing TikTok Shop, then you got to go, okay, I am going to be a TikTok Shop creator and I'm going to make money through the TikTok Shop platform. Got it. Those brands on TikTok Shop are looking for something. You're going to go there and you're going to request a sample. That brand is going to go into the back end to see if you're the right person for their products. They're going to look at your content to see if you're the right person for their products. Does that make sense? That's what they're going to look at, because it's what they're supposed to do, because they're a brand trying to sell their product to a particular audience. Okay? Think about it this way. You launch a line of water bottles and an influencer comes to you and says, send me a water bottle for free, I'll promote it. Right? But if all the people that are watching their content are 13 years old, there's nothing wrong with being 13. But if your water bottle is $80, them 13-year-olds can't afford that water bottle. They can ask their moms, dad. Well, they could be a YouTuber, but typically a 13-year-old is not going to be able to afford your $80 water bottle. right? So when you're going in and you're requesting these samples from TikTok Shop is looking to see if you have their audience and if you can help them with their goals, okay? If you're going to be a TikTok Shop creator. If you're saying to yourself, I want to make money through the TikTok Creator Rewards Program, got it. So then the Creator Rewards Program is going to reward you because of the people consuming your content. Okay. Now let's talk about that. So listen, okay, I may have to delay my meeting. Hold on. Listen, because y'all are here. Y'all like, we here, right? I have a meeting at 2:00 with my team, but I think I am going to, delay it by 20 minutes. Okay. Give me just 1 second, y'all. Hold on. So I have a meeting at, 2. I'm going to delay the meeting to 2:20. Okay. Give me just 1 second. Let me tell them I'm going to delay the meeting. All right. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. I just got to tell my team. Can you postpone the social media meeting until 2:20? I'm on live stream and I want to finish teaching before I get on with them. Thank you. Period. Okay. Sorry. Hold on. Turn it off. All right. Because if I didn't do that, your girl would be just completely off. Okay. All right. Check your IG and try to send a pic of the body. Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, look. Is it Josh? I was going to call you Ginger. No. Josh, right? This is Josh on here, right? Josh? I love Josh. He's a ginger. That means Josh is black. Hey, Josh. Josh M, TikTok growth coach. Josh is black because he's a ginger. But I just saw him in here. I love him. Okay. Sorry. Got distracted. Okay. What was I saying? I was saying if you want to get paid, rewards. Okay. If you want to get paid through the TikTok rewards program, this is about your content, right? This is about the people consuming your content. Okay. So you've got to go, okay, if I'm trying to make money because people are watching my 1-minute videos, my longer videos, who am I? How am I connecting with my audience to make them want to watch this 1 minute long video or 1 minute long or longer video, right? Because that's how you're going to get paid. You're not just going to get paid because you want to. You're going to get paid because you are providing value to the people that are consuming your content. And the algorithm says, this is good. Send it out. Right? So if you're saying, I want to get paid through the rewards program, then one of the things you want to be doing is you've got to go, okay, what are my content pillars? Okay. Listen, let me explain what a content pillar is. When we talk about content pillars, is basically, what do I create content about? Okay. My content pillars on this account is TikTok marketing, video marketing, making money online, and CapCut. That's all I talk about on this account because that's all y'all want to know from me here on this TikTok account. Okay. And that's okay. Right. On my Kenya Kelly brand account, the influencer account, it is life over 40. It is beauty, it's fashion, and life in Houston. Right. That's what Kenya creates content about on that account. Okay. It's all the me things. Right. So then I decided those pillars because I knew who I wanted to attract to that account and then just who I wanted to be and how I wanted to show up. Okay. So again, if you are saying to yourself, you want to make money as a content creator, first, you got to identify how you want to make money. Okay. And then you got to go, okay, like, you know, what brands do I want to work with or how do I want to sell whatever it is I'm going to sell, right? And then identifying how you're going to show up, okay? Because yes, you can just show up and create any type of thing, right? But when you're talking about consistently making money over and over and over again, you want to have whatever your shtick is, right? So we know if we go to Michaela's account, I love Michaela. If you don't love Michaela, it's not for you, okay? I love Michaela. We know Michaela is going to create content around makeup, right? We know she's going to create content around her brand, right? We know she's going to create content around her house, Cody, right? We know, right? So Michaela knows that she's going to do her face. She's got a story to tell that day. She's going to do whatever she's going to do to her makeup. She's going to tell a story about what she's doing or how to use this new product. We know what her shtick is, right? Jackie Aina, we know it's lifestyle luxury when it comes to Jackie Aina. We don't come on Jackie Aina's account because she's going to teach us how to do a smoky eye, right? She knows how to do it, but it's really luxurious lifestyle, right? And guess what? She's attracting the brands because of the brand she created. Is there more to Jackie than that? Yes, but Jackie made a decision on this is my brand. This is how I want to make money. And she is attracting the money. Okay. You are the exact same. You have things you love and are passionate about and would love to talk about all day long, right? You got to choose what that is for you, right? Here's how you want to get paid, who you want to get paid by, and what's going to be your content. Okay. Then after that, it is easy to make money. It is so easy to make money, but it's not easy to make money if you don't have clarity first. Okay. If you don't have clarity first, it's hard to make money. Right. But once the clarity is there, it's done. Y'all see all these people making all this money from TikTok lives and TikTok shops. These people made a decision and said, this is the focus. I'm dialing in and that's it. Okay. It's easy once you get there. Okay. It's just trying to understand that first side of things that people kind of get stuck on. Okay. I did miss some questions. So hang on. Let me scroll for a second. I missed some stuff. Hey, Marisol is one of my students. Content pillars will help you clarify what you want to do and who you want to talk to. That's it. And you're so good at it, girl. Yolanda said, hold on. I didn't see the comments at first. Help us who have FOMO by sticking with our brands. Should we venture into TikTok stuff or no? Yolanda, can you help me better understand that? I don't understand what you're saying. Hold on. Let me see. Did I miss something? Do you think it would hurt me to make the video for my sample lashes, even though I mostly discuss RE? I'm guessing that's real estate. If your content is all about real estate and you're wanting to make content about lashes, there may be a conflict, right? Maybe, unless you're talking about getting ready for a day as a real estate agent, real estate broker. So they've got to come together, right? It can't just be lashes. It has to be, you gotta blend the two together. If you asked the question earlier, ask it in the chat. You guys, I didn't see it. Okay. I was talking and teaching and I have this thing. When I'm teaching, I focus, right? Because I got to focus and then I can do questions. Otherwise, I'll be all over the place. Okay. And I don't want to be all over the place. Thank you, Mo Adela. I'm glad you're here. Okay. We might have some questions here on Facebook. Let me see. LaShawna was here. Oh, I missed her. Sorry, LaShawna. I missed you. Hey, Nathalie, listen, I still got that gift card to Starbucks. It's sitting in my my unopened box. I'm like on purpose so I can go back and use it. Thank you, girl. Okay, am I missing anything? All right. Oh, Instagram. I'm so sorry, Instagram. I forgot you guys were here. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot I was on live Instagram. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Hey, Marissa. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Instagram. Hey guys. Oh, wait. Okay. All right, we're back. It's like we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and we're on YouTube. But I completely forgot that I was on Instagram. I completely forgot I was on Instagram. Okay, see. All right. I want a faceless page. How can I monetize? You can monetize through the Creator Rewards program. I watch a lot of things on a lot of accounts, and I watch long videos on faceless accounts, and they make a significant amount of money through the Creator Rewards program. So, hey, you guys, I'm so sorry, Instagram. I'm like, yeah, it's funny. But because the problem I just had was because I normally stream on one device, but I'm on two devices. So that's what happened. Okay. All right. More questions. Right now we're talking about monetizing. We're talking about making money through your content. Okay. But if you guys want to make money through your content, you've got to get clear first. Okay. Clear and then intentional. I have FOMO because I promote my own products, but wonder if I should do TikTok creator stuff to do. Okay, so here's the deal with that. It is normal to have FOMO, if you see people making money through these other ways, right? I have FOMO all the time, right? But you got to ask yourself, what do you have the actual capacity to do? Right? If you only have the capacity to do your products, you've got to focus, right? Otherwise, you'll be divided from your business and other people's stuff. If you have the bandwidth to do both, then you can do both. But you've got to ask yourself that question. Do you actually have the space to do both? Okay. Those of you guys that are just joining, we're talking all about making money from content. Okay. Now, I will tell you guys this. One of the ways that I make money is through coaching, right? And a lot of times people want me to coach them, but my rates are $500 for an hour. But for the very first time ever, I have never done this challenge before. I am doing a 3-day post to profits challenge. And the whole goal of this challenge is to teach people how to create content and make money. Period. Not how to get followers, not how to get views, not how to go viral, but how to create content and make money. My first time ever doing this, and I'm doing it for $7. Okay? 7, not 7D, 7. Okay? So it's September the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Okay? It is $7, and I'm teaching you for an entire hour every single night how to post content and make money. Yay! Marisol's joining us. Woohoo! Okay. Now, if you're here and you're saying to yourself, I want to learn, I want you to teach me, then I want you to join. Okay. If you're watching and you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram, you can type the word challenge. Okay. If you type the word challenge, it'll send you a message utilizing our chatbot system. Okay. If you are here and you are on TikTok, all right, and you want to join the challenge, you can do one of two things, okay? You can send me a DM. There's a little orange arrow at the bottom. Click on the little orange arrow, and you can send me a DM, okay? Let me see if I can put it up on screen. But it's like a little orange arrow. You can click the orange arrow, and it'll let you send me a DM live, okay? So you can click the orange arrow, and then you can send me a DM, and we'll send you the link. Or you can go to my DM. You can go to my bio. My bio is KiaKelly.com/challenge. Okay, so if you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on Instagram and you want to join, just comment the word challenge. If you're here on TikTok and you want to join the 7-day Post to Profits challenge, either click the orange button below, it says Service Plus, and then send me a DM, or there's a link in my bio. Okay, it's called the 3-day Post to Profits challenge. Hey, girl. One of my favorite people to learning. Hey, girl. Hey, Cammie. All right, Leo. What's up, Leo? All right. Okay, let's do more questions. I got about 15 more minutes. Okay. We have been talking all about how to make more money from your content. Okay. I did a whole teaching for the last 30 minutes, well, 20 minutes. And then now we're doing more Q&A. Okay. We're talking about making money from content. So yes, you can sell a product or service, which is what I've been teaching for the longest time. But this conversation, we're talking about making money from content. Okay. So if you just joined in, you got questions about how to make money from content, I want you to ask me in the comments. Okay. I've got about 15 minutes left before I got to go to a meeting. I was supposed to be at that meeting at 2:00, but I postponed it because I was here live with y'all. Yeah. Okay. If you want to be paid the reward, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Natalie. She's giving us the play-by-play on Facebook. I appreciate that. Okay. Questions? Any questions? Hello, everyone. All right. Again, if you guys want to join the 3-day Post to Profits challenge and let me coach you for 3 straight days, one time, $7, you want to send me a DM. So you're here on TikTok, click this box right here, send me a DM, and let's talk about you joining the challenge. It's $7, not 70, not 700, 7. It is cheaper for me to teach you how to make money for 3 days than it is to get a Chipotle bowl. Okay. All right. I went to Chick-fil-A and got a salad. It was $11. Okay. It's cheaper to get me coaching you on how to make a lot of money than it is to go out to eat. All right. So if you're not willing to invest $7, then I don't think you really want to make money online. Okay. I'm just going to be honest. Okay. If you're saying to yourself, Kenya, I want you to teach me for free how to make money, then you don't really want to make money. Okay. I'm not trying to take your rent money. I'm not trying to take your whatever money. I'm telling you $7, and I will coach you every single day for 3 days for an hour on how to make money with your content. But you got to make the decision that you're willing to invest $7 into learning. Okay. All right. Okay. Any questions? Hey, Glow. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Thank y'all so much for all the hearts. I miss all the hearts. I didn't see them at first. Okay. All right. Questions. One of my social media managers is here. Hey, Jewel. It's funny. They're watching me live. How many posts per day? Okay, so that's a good question. So it depends. She's asking, they is asking, how many posts do they make per day? So if you want to be a full-time content creator, then you have to treat this like you are a full-time content creator. Okay. I am not a full-time content creator, right? I am a full-time business owner. So I post about once or twice per day because I don't have the bandwidth to post more than that. But if you are a full-time content creator and you're trying to grow a following, the more you post, the more you grow, right? But don't post bum content. Like, treat it like a diary. Right? So in the morning, you're getting up and you're talking about what you're doing for the day. You're at midday and you're at evening. Like, treat it like a diary because you're trying to build this community, right? If you're trying to be a full-time content creator. Now, if you work a full-time job, but your goal is to become a full-time content creator, you've got to treat it that way. In the morning, when you wake up for work, film the content. Right? Film and post, right? When you go to lunch, listen, take that good 5-minute break, go outside, film something, post it, go. When you get back home from work, film a piece of content, post it, done. You just did 3 videos. Not hard at all. But we're not talking about highly edited, highly produced. We're talking about you as a full-time content creator. Okay. During COVID, I was posting like 5 times a day. We were all bored. We had nothing to do. Right. So I grew like crazy. Now I don't grow as fast because I'm busy running my business. I post on Book Talk, but only my daily blog post gets lots of views. Right. And so that's one thing that you're learning about your content is that if I post this happened. And if I post this happens. But that helps you know strategically how to make the best content, how to make content that you want to grow you and how to make content if you want people to buy from you or something. You know what I mean? Like I know on my Kenya Kelly brand account, if I talk about my GLP-1 journey, my weight loss journey, the content does extremely well, right? Because people want to hear about that subject, right? Right now, I'm talking about my beauty journey. They don't really care. That's fine. I still talk about it because I want to talk about it, right? When I talk about dating or going on dates, the content does really well, right? So I know if I want to get views on particular content or a day or whatever, I know what I could talk about, but I'm not just going to talk about that. I have other things I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But I know that part of my pillar is that if I do this and this, this will do well. Thank you for the gifts. Thank y'all so much for all the hearts. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. More questions. I know you guys, listen, every single person watching me, you can make money as a full-time content creator. I am not telling you to quit your job. Pause. I wrote the book, Before You Quit Your Job. Do not go and quit your job. Hey, Nikki Nicole, do not go and quit your job and become a full-time content creator. Don't you do it. I'm not trying to sell books right now. Don't do it. Teenage suicide. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Before you quit your job, you got to have a plan. Don't quit. Do not quit your job to become a full-time content creator if you don't have no money. Don't do that. Okay? You got to make a plan, right? It's got to be a plan and it's got to be thought out. Okay? There's a reason I wrote this book. I watched hundreds of people lose everything because they quit their jobs too soon. Don't do it. Okay? Now, if you want to get my book, it's on Amazon, it's on Audible, but I'm not selling the book right now. I was just saying, don't quit your job to become a full-time content creator just because somebody else did. They ain't gonna pay your bills if you have a problem. Don't do it. I know your boss is this and that. I get that, but you can't just quit. Okay. You got to create a business as a content creator, making sustainable income, right? That's why you got to get clear on how you want to make money and create and learning strategies for making money consistently, right? Because like our bills are all consistent. That electric bill is going to come in the mail. All this stuff's going to come in the mail consistently. So you got to have money coming in the door consistently or you're going to have a problem, right? Or you're going to have a problem. And we don't want that problem, okay? I don't have no money, but I'm a stay-at-home mom, Nikki. Okay, Nikki, listen, you can make serious money as a full-time content creator. You at home already. You get started. I watched so many full-time stay-at-home moms crush it on TikTok because they said, I'm already at home. Let me learn how to be a content creator. Bam. I watched one girl go from making $0 to her family. Zero. She was making $0 for her family for years, and it wasn't a big of a deal. That was the life they set up. Now she's making between $2,000 and $5,000 a month as a full-time content creator. Stay at home because she just decided, okay, I'm gonna start creating content. Bam! Shut that thing down. Right? And you can do it too. Okay? All right. Yeah, listen, I already know the job market is hard. I get that, right? So while you're looking for a job, go after becoming a content creator. Do them both. You can apply for jobs, interview, and then do the content creation. Hey, you can do them. It's not hard. You can do that. It's just the motivation and the discipline to show up consistently as a content creator and also show up to find a job. I know it can be tough. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm here teaching you now, but I wasn't always a teacher. I was the student for more times than I care to admit. Okay? So if you're here and you're saying to yourself, I want to make money through content creation, then I want you to join me for my challenge. I'm doing a 3-day Post to Profits challenge where I'm teaching you how to post content and make money for $7. 7. Many of you have $77 in your Amazon cart, or you paid $7 for a cup of coffee today or yesterday, and you're saying you want to make money. Listen, if you are here and you're saying to yourself, you want to make money creating content, join the challenge. The challenge is $7. Okay. It's kenyakelly.com/challenge, or the link is in my bio. Or if you're watching on TikTok, you can click the little arrow down here. It's orange. It says Service Plus. Click on that button and it'll let you send me a DM. Okay. So it's kenyakelly.com/challenge, or the link is in my bio, or you can click on the little orange button down here. It says Service Plus, and you can send me a DM. Okay. And we can talk in my DM. It goes down in the DM. It goes down in the DM. Okay. Sorry. Gets a little sidetracked. I think my meds are working. I'm on some mental health meds, and they're really helping me with like my mental health. I think it's really working. It's funny. I just outed myself to the whole world. Yes, I take meds. I take all kinds of meds. I take calcium, I take greens, and I take mental health meds too, because I love me. From Rankmakers. Okay, that's amazing. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Any other questions, you guys? I want all of us to win, right? Can you imagine? Let's just paint a picture. Imagine it's 90 days from now. Y'all, listen, let's just visualize for a second. It's 90 days from now. Hold on. I'm going to close my eyes. You close your eyes. I want you to see you too. Okay. It is 90 days from now. You have consistently posted content every day. 1 video a day, could be 2 videos a day. And it's 90 days from now. You go to the mailbox and you got PR packages. And you're like, this is so weird. I got PR packages. And then you get an email from TikTok, and it's TikTok through PayPal. And it says your payout is here. That's what happens on the 15th. We get paid from TikTok on the 15th. And you see a message from PayPal that has a comma in it. Like a comma, meaning that it's like at least $1,000, right? Or it's $2,000, or it's $3,000, or it's $4,000. What are you going to do with that? You tell me. In 90 days, you've just got a payment from TikTok, and it's $2,500 for content you posted. Tell me, what's 1 or 2 things you're going to do with that money? Y'all tell me, what's 1 or 2 things you're going to do with that money? Me, I probably would schedule an implant. Okay. I need to get 2 teeth put in, 2 teeth over here and 1 teeth here. My smile is so big that you can see my entrance. I would get an implant. That's what I would do. Right? Right? Okay. Coco said she would donate to Coco, she, him, or they said they would donate to orphans. Love that. Beautiful, right? Carol said pay off bills. Carol, what's the first bill you gonna pay? Like, just tell me. You be like, Oh, I'm gonna pay this bill. I paid Sally Mae back. Mae back. Remember that song? I paid Sally Mae back. Mae back. Get LASIK. Marisol getting her eyes done. She said, not my teeth, not my breasts. I'm getting my eyes done. I started an etiquette business and creating content around that. But you got an etiquette business. I love that, Nicole. I just started taking etiquette classes. Thank you, Nicole. I love that. Okay, sorry. I got excited. I just started taking etiquette classes. Okay. Okay, what the rest of y'all? There's a lot of y'all here. Listen, you watching me, I can see you. Oh, I'm sorry, Instagram. What would you do? Mental health meds are okay, Candy. Mental health meds are the best. Okay. All right. What y'all doing with the money? You got $2,500 came in. What are y'all doing with the money? Every last one of y'all. I see y'all here on TikTok. I see y'all here on Instagram. What are y'all doing with the money? That's what can happen if you start to create content. You'll get those deposits coming into your bank account. Listen, the craziest thing happened to me last week. So a month ago, I got a message from TikTok and they said, we have this new program. You can win some money, post content using this hashtag. I said, okay. So I posted one video talking about entrepreneurship. One video about entrepreneurship. The video did not go viral. The video didn't even get 5,000 views. I got an email last week that said, you won $500. All I did was post the one video. $500. I said yes to the contest, made the video, posted it, and didn't think about it. And I made $500. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? $500. Thank you. Right? But it's only because I chose to post content. That's it. Video did not go viral. I don't have 1 million followers. Right? And the same thing can happen for you. But you got to choose to create content, be strategic about it. Right? You always see those contests. Girl, yes, you got to take them seriously. Like, seriously, right? You really got to take them seriously. Because the money is like, it's good. It's just good. And listen, I am not money hungry, okay? In case you're here with me, you're like, you always talk about money. I teach people how to make money. So, of course, you hear me talk about money. I do a lot of good things with money, too. Right? Like, y'all don't even know. I just do things. Like, I'll tell you something happened this past weekend. So on Sunday before church, I went to the gas station to go get some gas. Right? And when I pulled up, I was like, oh, it's my neighbor. And I said, hey, girl. And I waved at her and I was just pumping my gas. And then I felt something. And I was like, so I looked back over. I felt like something was wrong, but I wasn't sure. So then I looked back over and she was getting out of the car and she said, hey, girl. And I said, oh, what's up, girl? I said, are you okay? And she was like, yeah, my cards, like, I guess her cards were stolen or something. So her cards were locked, so she couldn't get gas. Well, I said, do you want me to get you gas? And she was like, yeah. And so I got her gas and then I left and went to church. But listen, there was a me 10 years ago. Ain't no way I'm giving her gas. I can barely get my own gas. Right? And that's the beauty of what happens when you're able to have you don't even have to have a lot of money, but when you have some money, you can do some things for other people. Do it for yourself first, then do it for other people. I guarantee you, every last one of y'all, there's money waiting on you to show up, but it can't show up if you don't show up. We can pray for it. We can will it and all that. I love Jesus. He is my best friend. Holy Spirit, we go down like 4 flats on a Cadillac. But Jesus has never deposited $1 million in my bank account. Never. He can and he should. I don't know why he hasn't, but he hasn't. But what he has done is said, do this and do this and do this. Bam. So he'll tell me what to do and I'll do it. Bam. I get it through that way. Now, I would love for him to take the roof off of this apartment complex and just drop $1 million in here. That would be awesome. Even if it knocked me out, I would still be thankful. I would wake back up and be so thankful, right? But I ain't never seen him do it. I've never seen him do it. So he gives us an opportunity to create wealth. Right? For ourselves and then for other people. I know some of y'all ain't Jesus people. That's okay. He my people. Okay. And so because you here, you my people. Okay. All right. So my point in saying this is that if you're saying you want to make money online, you've got to do something you haven't done. Right? 1, you got to show up. Right? 2, you got to learn how to do it. 3, you're going to have to invest. Somebody going to have to help you. Okay? Because all you know is all you know. Right? And like I told y'all, I'm doing a 3-day post for profits challenge where I'm teaching you how to post and make money for $7. 7, not 77 or 777, not 7,777, 7. Okay? But if you don't choose to invest, I can't help. Right? Okay? So I got to go to my meeting. If y'all want to join this Post to Profits challenge, if you're on Facebook or if you're on Instagram, type the word challenge and our chat bot will send you a DM. If you are watching on TikTok, okay, then what you want to do is you can either go to the link in my bio, okay, or you can click this box right here and send me a DM. So the link in my bio has the link for the challenge, or you can send me a DM and my team will give you the link for the challenge. Okay. It's $7. I'm teaching live and you get the replays for $7. I can't help you if you don't want to help yourself. Right. I love you and I am here and I'm talking to you and all that. I done gave y'all all the goods the last hour. But if you're not, yes. So she said it's $10 in Canada. That's so funny. Okay. $10. Okay. If those of y'all in Canada, it's $10 to join the challenge. Okay. If you are in the US, it's $7. That is so funny to me. She was like, well, it's actually 10. I stand corrected. Carol. That was pretty funny. Anyway, okay, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta get on a meeting with my team. I will come back maybe later on tonight and I will teach y'all some more. Okay. Listen, I want to show y'all something real quick. Look, you want to be a content creator. I guarantee you people are waiting for you to show up. I'm going to show you something real quick. I decided 6 months ago that I wanted to create an account and I wanted to become a beauty influencer. And none of them knew I existed. I had never received a PR package a day in my life. Okay. Let me show you just a little bit of what has happened. Okay. So hang on. This is going to be a little rough. All right. So I am going to, hold on. I got to take this mic. Hear me on my computer. Okay. So let me do this. Hang on. And Facebook. Give me just 1 second. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Gotta turn. This mic is not for y'all. This mic is for. So let's turn this way. Turn. Are you there? Are you there? Let me see. Is it there? Hold on. Let me see. Is it there? I can't tell. Nope, it's not there. Where's the camera? Oh, it's trying to find me. Hold on. Let me see. Hang on. Trying to find me. Okay, there it is. Okay. Let me cut this off. Sorry, y'all. Hang on. All right, so I think we found me. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me see. Is it there? Yes. Okay, here we go. So over here, this is my new little beauty section, okay? I decided that I wanted to become a beauty content creator. Series of boxes from Good Molecules, whole deal from L'Oreal, Lattafa, D&G, Maybelline, Maylis, L'Oreal, somebody else. All these products have come in the mail for me from brands, okay? Now, there's a bunch of products in here that y'all ain't seen yet, okay? There's a bunch of products that they've sent me that's not even on that shelf, right? Because I decided I want to become a beauty creator, okay? I decided I wanted to become a beauty creator, and guess what? I just started creating content, and then now it's happening, okay? So again, if you want to post for profits and you want to make money creating content, 100% available. Okay. It's so funny. Okay. All right. It's a little ghetto setup because I was like, let me just show them. All right. Okay. So I gotta let y'all go. I'm late for a meeting because I love y'all. All right. But again, if you are saying to yourself that you want to make money by posting content, you've got to be willing to show up. You've got to be willing to actually create content, and you got to be willing to invest. Okay. So again, if you're watching on TikTok, send me a DM, all right? And I want you to join our 3-day Post to Profits challenge. It's 3 days, 1 hour each day. I'm teaching you for $7. 7, not 77. 7. But you have to be willing to invest in yourself. I'm going to show up and I'm going to tell you all the things. But if you don't show up, then I can't help, okay? All right. I love you guys. I gotta go. I'm already late. I will chat with y'all later. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.